Welcome to another episode of Not for the Weak Minded. Now I'm just going to show you something that was filmed on Top Gear. Please bear with it, because by the end I'm going to try and make you see that nature is creationism, because this is how rain is created within nature, and this has to do with cycles of air and a lot of knowledge to put it all together. Now, I'm not saying I've got it all there together, but in order for me to prove this as knowledge of creation, this image and this island being created in a way that creates this rain, these clouds, water vapour, because all it is hydrogen and oxygen. Let's watch.
Despite the cost, however, NASA does need to test these engines once in a while. So they built this place in the wetlands of Mississippi. The first thing they installed was a huge loudspeaker, through which they played white noise to simulate the sound of a rocket. They then sent a number of trucks in different directions out into the wilderness, and the drivers were ordered to stop when the noise levels became acceptable.
Essentially, what he's saying is they were doing frequency-based weaponry tests here in Mississippi, on this land which they purchased, a very large land. And he's going to say something in a minute that a lot of you, right, that believe the Earth is a globe need to comprehend the distances in which the camera can see and how high he is, the calculation. But what I'm trying to say is essentially he knows that the Earth is not a globe. So listen.
This gave them an imaginary boundary line, and anyone living on the inside of it was offered a simple choice. Stay and you'll never hear another television program as long as you live. Or take the NASA shilling and get out.
So essentially what they did was they put these frequency-based weapons, sound-based weapons, on this base and blasted it as far as wide as they could, and then anyone in that area was affected by a frequency, they had to move. Hence then the whole land being repurposed.
No one stayed, and NASA ended up with exactly what it wanted. 125,000 acres of nothing. They even had to move 5 cemeteries, because the noise they were planning on making would wake the dead. Don't worry if you can't hear what I'm saying. I couldn't even hear myself. This is the loudest sound you could possibly conceive. And, as it turns out, the cleanest. Now, the most amazing thing is that that cloud up there, which was generated by the engine, is just a mixture of hydrogen and oxygen. It's water vapour. And in about an hour's time, someone in Mississippi is going to get wet washing. It will actually rain. I told you! It's raining! That's unbelievable! NASA's playing God. It's making its own weather.
You heard what he said, right? NASA's playing God. They're making their own weather. I'll play it again.
I told you. It's raining. That's unbelievable. Oh. NASA's playing God. It's making its own weather.
Okay. Serpent's tongue, trillions of pounds for nothing but lies and deceit. CGI crap, right? Well, they used the knowledge of creation against us. This, right? This is nature's way of creating our weather, which has been hijacked by absolutely psychopaths with an agenda to wipe everything off the face of the earth, because they got wiped off the face of the earth. These wicked spirits, right? They went to hell for their choices, and they're trying to do the same thing today. Global weather modification program is real. So the reason why I even got to this today was because I was looking at maps. Now I'm gonna put that up. That's normal. Put this back up to normal. Oh, okay. So I found this map, and it was 1661 anyway. I just thought when I saw it, because originally I've been looking at maps of Reading today. I've been doing local research. I found some interesting things. I'm gonna go do the field work as well soon. Seems the libraries might be open because of COVID not being on lockdown. So I started looking at these islands, and I found, when I went on the Google Earth, zoom out a minute, these islands. There's this island here. One of these pictures. That one. Wasn't that one? Dolphin. So this is often what I like to do as well. Look at Google Earth. Look at the images that people have taken of places that probably we've never even heard of. Right? In the middle of nowhere. That's where we are. Right? So let's look at the map. Here. Now I noticed, because I've been doing a lot of obviously stuff with sacred geometry and a lot of drawing work, I noticed that the circle started here in the middle of the, well, what we call the ocean, right? And then they had this perfect circle going around, and you got these symbols here. Fleur de Lily, maybe the representation of the black sun, I thought, and its path. And then I realised, nah, it can't be. What else could it be? Wind? Cycle? This person's mapped the cycle of the wind, which creates the weather. And maybe it was this island we saw, which is in its path. I don't know. Maybe they just did it this way to map everything and have the center in the middle of nowhere, right? And you got ship, Just a thought. Nevertheless, laughs are liars. Once a liar, always a liar. And everything we've ever been told is based on lies. Weak foundations that have no merit upon actual scientific research. Till next time, please share, like, and subscribe.